you rollin' with your team, pray your dog strong. When you slip, nigga, tell me who you fall on, huh? Who you fall on? YERRR! What's poppin' with y'all, man? I'm DAVON, and you are now tuned in to DAVON TV. Hey man, welcome back to the channel. I'm happy to have you. Mi casa es su casa. We in a different setting, man. You see my Nipsey poster back there. I'm in the bedroom. I'm usually in the kitchen at the table with my little setup, but we in a new setting, man. I hope the lighting is cool. Hope you guys can see me all right. But we still vibing out. We continuing the 8K reaction marathon. If you're new to the channel, those that subscribe to me know, but if you're new to the channel, I've been on this 8K reaction marathon. I got put on 8K a few months back, and I just been digging through the crates, digging through his catalog. It's so much for me to catch up on. And right now, I've been getting this in the comments since the first 8K reaction. Everybody always tell me to do the 8K family tree. And I meant to do it a while back, but it slipped my mind. I got caught up in doing the remixes and what can I say, man? This dude got a big catalog, bro. In such a short time, he has so much music out. But better late than never. We're going to get straight into it. No more waiting. 8K Family Tree Raw Reaction starting right now. Alright, guys. So I got the video loaded up. I'm going to start screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Bam, we screen recording. Let me set myself up over here. Y'all ready? Let's get straight into it, man. Family tree.
Think about where all your inspiration comes from. Is he from your generation? If he's not, I'm sure you.
Yo. I haven't heard 8K sing like this since I heard Antidote for the first time. Let's spin it back, man. Here go that versatility I always talk about. Let's go, 8K. The intro to this beat, I feel like I always hear it at the end of, like, when he does the freestyles in the bedroom. Is that the same beat? If you guys know, drop it in the comments, man. I think I always hear that, like, when the freestyle is over and, like, he does, like, the outro video, I hear that beginning of this beat in that. Yeah.
Think about where all your inspiration comes from. Is he from your generation? If he's not, I'm sure you probably hate it. But ask yourself, would you have even made it if it wasn't for him and everybody else before him and before him and before him? Cause you would never make it if it wasn't for him and those before him.
Oh my God, this is fire, bro. Yo, he can really sing, dog. Like,
think about where all your inspiration comes from. Is he from your generation? If he's not, I'm sure you probably hate it. But ask yourself, would you have even made it if it wasn't for him and everybody else before him and before him and before him? Cause you would never make it.
Vibe. This a vibe.
I'm AK, I am not the next M, but everybody telling me that I'm the next him. But understand.
He said, I'm AK, I am not the next M. Yo, I feel like I said this in a token reaction. I feel like every time it's a dope, Caucasian rapper and they got bars and they really rap, they're always getting compared to M, and I understand why. M is the GOAT. M is a legend. But I also can understand where these artists come from, like an AK, like a token, that's saying like, yo, I'm not M. Don't hold me to those, you know what I mean? Don't put me with him. I'm trying to carve my own path in this game right now. I respect that, man, 100%.
I'm AK, I am not the next M.
No.
But everybody telling me that I'm the next him.
Talk.
But understand there will never be a next M. You'll probably twist my words and say I don't respect him. I always preach to keep it real, so I'm about to now. M did not influence me because I was not allowed to listen to him.
Yo, and it's like, I feel what he's saying, right? Like, if AK comes out and say, yo, I'm not trying to be Eminem, don't compare me to him. It's gonna be a bozo online that's gonna be in the comments like, yo, you're trying to like not pay homage, you don't respect Eminem. But then if AK would just come with a totally mimic of Eminem and trying to be another Eminem, then they'll be calling him a biter. So it's like you win for losing, man. I see where he coming from.
Said I was just a child. I wondered why, and I look back and I got it now. My young mind back then probably wasn't ready to hear the shit that he talked about. They say he was too edgy. I couldn't listen to anything. Younger me, he was begging. I couldn't wait to hear the song about his mama's spaghetti. His influence on me was indirect, cause I was listening to Hobson. I was obsessed. I come to find he was the same way when it came to M. That's when it hit me. This culture's a family tree and this shit affects the whole game from the beginning.
Talk heavy, man. He talking heavy. He said, like, as a kid, he wasn't allowed to listen to Eminem, but he influenced him indirectly. And then as he got older, he became a fan of Hobson. And if you listen to Hobson, Hobson gives me like that Eminem feel. And, you know, it's the same thing. Like, so like he's saying like they all coming from the same family tree, whether they know it or not. Yo. This is creative as fuck. Like, it's true. It's all facts, man.
Was indirect, cause I was listening to Hobson. I was obsessed. I come to find he was the same way when it came to M. That's when it hit me. This culture's a family tree and this shit affects the whole game from the beginning till I'm hitting old age. Cause even after when I'm gone, kids come up with more frames and all this feed the industry with songs that bring them more rage. Cause they just hate the fact the era of sound's evolving. But where would they be if it wasn't for him?
Woo!
And everybody else before him. And before him, and before him. Cause you would never make it.
Never.
If it wasn't for him, you know.
Yo, it's so like creative. Like, this dude is a true wordsmith and a true songwriter. Like, the hook is fire, the melody, but then he deliver it and he paint his bars and he crafts them so strategic, man. Yo, this dude is dope, man.
Before him, and before him, and before him. Once Cole became my idol, I was looking for his. Found out Nas was the reason that he did what he did. So I was looking up his classics, trying to find all his hits to see what spoke to Cole so I can grow. He know I was a kid. Illmatic, still classic, I feel that shit. Even though it dropped 5 years before the world had me. Shit was blessing the next king of this real rap shit. I don't hate the new generation, no, I love it. Let's make that clear happen.
Yo, I feel him on that. Like, that's like crazy because coming up for me, I was raised around like my older cousins and I was outside with them a lot and they were like maybe, you know, 5, 6 years older than me. And I remember them playing like a lot of Nas, like the Illmatic, the Stillmatic. And, you know, I became a fan of Nas through them. But I didn't, you know, jump. I wasn't old enough. When I was old enough to understand Nas, it wasn't Illmatic the first thing I went to. It might have been like Stillmatic. I think Stillmatic was when he had the orange sweatsuit on and he was like kneeling with the pigeons. Anyways, but listening to Nas, I came to understand Nas was influenced by Rakim. And Rakim is in the 80s and I wasn't even born yet, but it put me to search and dig into Rakim's catalog and I understand how dope Rakim was. So now I'm listening to a rapper in high school that was out in the 80s and people are like, who you listening to? But it all like trickles down, man. It's all a family tree. Nas is from the Rakim. Rakim is from somebody else. Like, it's crazy.
On my chest, now the truth is out. Look, already I can see all the fans that I'm losing now. Just because I fuck with Pump Rowdy, Rich and Lil Uzi sound. If you don't like it, then don't listen. It's simple. I'm cruising around in the Civic, just wondering on how it be if they listen. They see that they got it twisted, and all these kids they've been dissing, all this time they've been gifted. I'm just minding my business. Shit, I'm blind to the situation. Now I plead the fifth. The old must respect the new must respect the old. If you were young and coming up, but you been hating on what's old, do your homework, learn the game, watch the way this shit's evolved. Without the old, your biggest idol, you would never even know.
Oh, he true. Like, it was used to be a trend. Like all the like Little Pumps and all the newer rappers would be like throwing shots and dissing the older rappers. But bro, you gotta understand, bro. They put in the work and paved the way for you to even be able to have the platform you have. So the old rappers is somebody that you gotta be thankful for, and like you don't necessarily have to be a fan or listen, but just acknowledge that like, yo, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Because you fought for this thing we call hip-hop. No matter how much you might not respect what I do, I respect you for paving this way for me to be able to feed my family through music. And vice versa, the older artists got to understand that this is a new sound, this is a new generation. Hip-hop has evolved, and we might not understand it. For me, I'm not the biggest fan of the turn up, boom, drug rap, whatever's popular right now, but I understand hip hop has evolved, and what these dudes do, if you really listen to some of them, is like, they're talented, man. It's really talented, bro.
For him and everybody else before him and before him and before him. 'Cause you would never make it.
No!
If it wasn't for him.
Big vibe, man. Big vibes.
Before him and before him.
Big vibes. Family tree, man. This was a dope visual, bro. Like, the visual, the way it was shot, the black and white, the whole, man, it was fire, bro. And this was something that needed to be said. This is an important message that we all gotta understand, no matter if we're influenced as an artist, if you're influenced indirectly or directly, it's all a family tree. We might have differences, our sounds may be different, but if you really dig deep, a lot of artists have a lot more in common than they think, man. And they influence each other. Even YouTube, like, I'm a fan of, like, Zeus and B. Lou reaction channel, the DJ Ghost reaction channel. A lot of these reaction channels inspire me to create mine. So we all a part of a family tree, no matter what, position we in, what profession we in, man. Shout out to y'all for requesting this. Family tree is fire. This will be on repeat. This will be added to my AK playlist. I appreciate y'all, man. I don't know why it took me so long. I got sidetracked, but I'm glad I checked this out, man. This dude got so much music, bro. So much music in a short span of time. Yo, shout out to AK. Shout out to his fan base for putting me on. As always, I thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for checking out this video. If you're new here, this is the Davon TV community. I'm on my road to 400 subscribers. I hope you'll be a part of that 400. I don't care if you're black, white, gay, straight, bi, or trans. I welcome you with open arms. It's all love on this side of YouTube. We turning up on the tube, man. Join the community, man. Come get lit with us. Drop requests in the comments. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. All of that is below in the description box. I make music myself. I'm a hip-hop artist. I got an EP I dropped back in September called Not For Sale 2. It's fully produced by my best friend Noko. He's out of the Netherlands, out of Ireland, Belfast to be exact. So check that out. The link for that is in the description as well. Let me know what you think about my music, man. I appreciate it. All feedback is appreciated. I got 3 things I want to leave you with. I want you to stay safe, stay healthy. Last but not least, but most importantly, stay sucker free. My name is Davon. Thank you for tuning in. Rolling with your team, pray your dog strong. When you slip, nigga, tell me who you fall on, huh? Who you fall on?